Hey everybody, Brian Rulo for NY-21 here. North Country Public Radio posted an article on Facebook earlier today mentioning the questions that they had for the Republican candidates in the primary and how they would answer them. North Country Public Radio hasn't asked me, but I'll answer anyway. So we'll just go in the order that they were in their article. 1. I'm running for Congress because when I looked at the field, nobody better was stepping up for the North Country. Our towns deserve relentless advocacy, not complacency. This fight is personal for me. About 100 years ago, my great-grandfather helped destroy 4 rural towns to build the Quabbin Reservoir, so Boston could have water. He made an extra $1 a week during the Great Depression, disinterring bodies from those 4 towns and moving them to higher ground. Today, I see the similar type of extraction in places like Tupper Lake and throughout the North Country. We get overlooked, managed by outsiders, and forced to bear burdens without getting our fair share. I refuse to let our voice be silenced. Why do I enjoy the North Country so much? Why do I want to represent you? You people are fiercely hardworking and loyal. When times get tough, we show up for each other. There's a raw, authentic beauty to life here you won't find anywhere else. I want to represent you because distant decision makers have overlooked and undervalued us for way too long. I've seen firsthand through my state care work how systemic gaps hurt vulnerable families. We aren't asking anymore. We're demanding a representative who actually understands our daily realities and will fight for our fair share of resources, infrastructure, and respect. We also can't blame our kids for leaving when the opportunities aren't here. We have to stop the brain drain. We need to modernize our regional economy, advance manufacturing, SMRs, cheap energy infrastructure, tech-ready jobs, union-quality jobs, so our children can build futures right here at home, put down roots, and raise the next generation for the North Country. Local hospitals are on the brink because funding formulas are written for big cities, not the rural areas. I'll fight for direct federal stabilization grants to protect emergency services so no family dies in the back of an ambulance an hour from the nearest ER. Traditional economic development is broken. We get crumbs while the outsiders take the profits. The Trident Plan fixes that with local wealth funds that keep our capital here, funding startups, supporting legacy farms, building a self-sustaining economy that answers to us, not Wall Street. This isn't tweaks. It's a complete regional overhaul. Democratic restructuring, robust infrastructure, real economic independence. The Trident Plan is our line in the sand. We get it when the House breaks 217 to 1. And Washington finally understands why they need the North Country when they need a speaker. Childcare? The wealth fund we create by selling electricity and broadband downstate will deliver tax breaks for licensed centers and vouchers to subsidize it. My Social Security tax reform plan, which gives a tax cut to 97.5% of us, makes every dollar stretch just a little bit further as well. The Trident Plan covers housing too. $20 billion in investment to pay local contractors to rehab blighted homes. Those become homes for the people working the SMR and put down real roots. This wealth fund will also give volunteer firefighters, teachers, and essential workers down payment assistance for their first home to keep them here in the district. The Farm Workforce Modernization Act must pass. H-2A visas need to be year-round. What we really need, though, is a quicker, cleaner path to citizenship. If you're a good employee who wants to stay, build a life here, and you work hard, you should be able to. As it stands, if I never ate, slept, or did any congressional work, I could spend 1 minute and 34 seconds with every man, woman, and child in New York 21. That's insane. And exactly why lobbyists and party bosses run everything. My solution is to uncap the House. Return to what the founders intended, One congressperson for every 50,000 residents. Lobbyists can't buy the whole place. Gerrymandering becomes nearly impossible, and you'd actually know your rep. They'd even maybe be someone just like me. Whoever wins this upcoming race will be a freshman with zero leverage, lousy committee assignments, and marching orders from party leadership, unless we elect an independent and the House stays 217 to 217 to 1. Then I can trade key votes, get the Trident plan for speaker votes, debt ceiling lifts, continuing resolutions, anything that really needs a majority. And I'll also be able to hold on to a privileged motion to vacate, which means that anytime the speaker isn't doing the job for NY-21, we can vote with the other party and get someone in there who can. I'm not red or blue. I'll use the duopoly to make our lives better. What's the harm? If elected, I'll be on the ground in NY-21, not chasing a VP slot, the UN ambassadorship, or a Fox News gig. Elise Stefanik was number 3 in the House Republican leadership and delivered next to nothing for us for a decade. As for a primary, I don't have one. I need 3,500 signatures by May 20th. I'm going to go back to collecting them now. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, North County Public Radio, I'm really easy to find. I'm Brian for NY21 on Facebook, as Brian Rillo for NY21 on Facebook, and Brian for NY21 on Twitter, as well as YouTube. What's the harm? We deserve better. Brian for NY21.